Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, I think the 30th, if I'm not badly mistaken. Um, I want to throw this video together, not so much for an RC related video, but for some friends and for some family that I'm unable to contact for various reasons, be it phone numbers or whatever. And this morning at a little past 7 o'clock, I got a phone call. I was getting ready to get in the shower and go to work. And as you can see, I'm in my truck. I've got some places I need to go to. My cousin's place being the first and foremost. I got a call this morning that I really didn't want to get. And my nephew is 38 years old and he was born with cystic fibrosis as a child, and had a lung transplant about 12 years ago, which was phenomenal. It was great. And so he was able to basically overcome the cystic fibrosis, but a few years ago, he started a battle with cancer. And just this week, he was rushed to the hospital with some pretty severe bleeding. He had started coughing blood, and also had a pretty intense nosebleed from what I was told. And so they sent him over to a massive Duke hospital here, which is one of the big hospital here in North Carolina, in the central part of North Carolina. And anyway, long story short, got a call this morning that my nephew passed away, 38 years old, and had just gotten married. Only been married about 4 months. And I was and again, this is it. I'm not trying to make this about me. I'm just trying to make this for the people that know him and may not know what's going on. But I have been dealing with it pretty badly this morning. I've cried a lot not for me, not for any kind of loss on my end, but for his family, his mother, his father, his wife. Very young relationship there. And it's just been a really rough morning. We were so enthusiastic because yesterday I don't know how to the prognosis or whatever seemed like it was taking an upward trend, and that he might actually get through this thing. And then to find out that this morning, that he lost that battle last night was a gut punch like I haven't felt in a lot of years. So I've been thinking a lot about him this morning. I've done a lot of hunting pictures that I know I had. I've got pictures that I'm probably not going to put in this video. I may do something later, like a memorial thing for him. And but seeing these old pictures and whatnot they've helped me a lot this morning. They've also caused a lot of tears. And but I can't say this enough, and I guess this is one of the primary reasons that I'm putting this together is, we only lived no more than 4 miles from each other, and we spoke a lot through social media, and we'd pass each other in town. He had two. He sold one and then bought another. But he's a Supra fanatic, so he's had two Supras, and so I knew when I saw that gray Supra that was him. And other stuff that we enjoyed, jet skiing and level water sports and things like that. And I know he shared with his wife, that I hope that I helped cultivate when he was a young kid, by taking him out on my jet skis and things. But it's just another testament of, I wish I had made time. I wish the both of us would have made time, but sometimes life just gets in the way. And then you have situations like this where it's just too late. But I've tried to make my peace with it this morning, and I hope and pray that he knows how proud I was of him. Grew up to be a master technician with a Honda dealership down here in this area, so he was a brilliant mechanic. It helped me several times on a couple Hondas that I had, and I have never forgotten it. And some of the quirky things we used to laugh about when he was younger, I wish I could get into, but you guys wouldn't understand. And when I finally got it together this morning, I was in the shower and I happened to think about one, and I busted out laughing in the shower while thinking about it. And laughing so hard that I started, laughing till you cried. And but I just want to end this thing by saying, Billy Joe, I know you'll never see this, but I want you to know how proud I am of you, how proud I was of you. Know how proud I am of you, because as long as you're remembered, you're never forgotten. You'll never be gone. You'll never be gone. You'll always be here. But I'm so proud of you for your accomplishments, through everything outside of this medical thing, your marriage. I'm just really happy for that. And I was also proud of you for how tough you are. You were, without a doubt, one of the toughest people I've ever seen in my life. To go through the things that you went through from a child on up to your latter days. One of the toughest guys I've ever known. And I'm proud to have been your uncle. Because in all of that, all of the stuff that you've been through, all of the trials, all of the hospital stays, all of the shit that you went through, I never, ever heard you complain one time. What a benchmark you are. What a benchmark you were. And what a benchmark you will always be. Billy Joe, I love you. I won't say son, but buddy, you're younger than me. I love you, son. And I know this separation is only temporary, and I'll see you again one day. One day. But for the time being, anytime I see dust over a bean field, I'll laugh and I'll think of you. Anytime I see a Supra, I'll think of you. Anytime I get a chance to go out on a lake on a jet ski, I'll think of you. Anytime I'm able to get to the pond for a little solace and a little peace, I'll definitely think of you. And anytime I need a smile, I'll think of you. God bless you. Enjoy paradise. And we'll see you again one day. I love you, man. Thank you, guys.